Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Precious and this is Precious Reads. Today I'll be giving you some of my favorite novellas that I've read recently. A lot of them I've read like recently as in October, so they have that spooky feel to them. However, so it's keeping with the theme of like Halloween. However, there are some that I read previous to this month that just happened to fit in with the spooky vibe. So let's get into it. Here you go. I'll just give you 5. Okay. First one I'd like to recommend to you is Scream For Us by Molly Doyle. If you're not on TikTok or on BookTok, you missed this one. It was all over BookTok about a week ago, and I decided to pick it up because one of my the TikTokers that I follow suggested it. So it's Scream For Us by Molly Doyle. It is a novella set on Halloween night. We meet a young girl who is she's going through something. She's going through a lot, and she goes to this party. She almost gets assaulted until somebody steps in and helps her. That somebody happens to be dressed up as Ghostface. Ghostface is traveling with companions, Jason and Michael, and they sort of enter this night of reckoning and revenge and dealing with people that hurt her in the past. It was fun. It was fast-paced. The smut was on another level. Even though this is a bit of a reverse harem, I did feel that she was more inclined to enjoy Ghostface enjoy Ghostface more than the others and spending time with him. So I'm not too sure about that, if the whole reverse harem thing works, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. I loved the setting. I loved the violence. If you're not into violence and gores and slashers, it had that bit of a slasher feeling to it, then this is not for you, because this is for Halloween. So it fit that vibe, and it happens on Halloween night. The next book that I want to suggest to you is Headless by Vita Weiss. Now this is a short story. It is, I think it's like 50 pages long. It is a short story about the Headless Horseman. We meet a group of 3 people who are really close, and they're preparing for Halloween night. There is this like old wives' tale about the Headless Horseman coming to take people, and one of the trio doesn't really believe in the Headless Horseman, and he just thinks that the whole thing of people hiding and running away and getting home earlier than usual on Halloween night is kind of funny, until he disappears, and his friends like have no idea what's happened to him until Halloween night. They get a knock on the door. It's the Headless Horseman who spends the night with them, and they realize who the Headless Horseman really is. And it's just, even though it was like 50 pages or even less than that, the longing, the trying to figure out what happened to their friend, the search for a solution, while also trying to keep the menage together every year. You felt it. You felt it. I enjoyed this thoroughly. It is pretty short, it's pretty fun, and it has a scene that's almost voyeurism, but it isn't voyeurism if you're watching yourself from across the room because you placed your head somewhere else. Like, amazing, amazing. Okay, Love, Laugh, Lich, I don't know how to pronounce that, by Kate Pryor. This was so much fun. It's an office romance with a twist. Your boss happens to be a necromancer. You're working for an evil organization. Basically, the killing of virgins is a regular thing. Taking over the world to fall under the Dark Dominion is part of your job, and you are the assistant to the Dark Lord. Everybody fears the Dark Lord. He wears this dark cloak, but you always fantasize about what's under the cloak. This is crazy. This was crazy, but it was also fun, light-hearted, but dark. It was like dark humor. I loved it. it was recently released. I saw it on a suggestion from Lillian Lark on her Instagram. I immediately picked it up and I do not regret it. I do not regret it. It was so much fun. A short, light read that will just put a smile on your face, really. It will really put a smile on your face. And then Games We Play by Dana Isale. I'm sure you've heard of this on the internet. A reporter goes to interview a faceless gamer, something to the likes of, what is it? Ghost Husband, Skull Husband, whatever. Yes. And they have this night of like an interview, but then it turns into something more where they explore certain scenarios with each other. And will this be a one-night thing or will it continue onwards? Super fun. Dana Isale is a, you know, hit and miss author for me. I read Starlights and Flames. Didn't like it at all. It was like, I didn't like it at all because I wanted more smut and there wasn't. There was like one smut scene. I was like, what is this? But Games We Play was on the other side of the spectrum and it was excellent. It was excellent. And then sticking with my enjoyment of Vida Vice, I have Feed by Vida Vice, Enemies to Lovers, Enemies or Rivals to Lovers. So much fun. We have a succubus who is she has been on a strict diet and now she wants to let loose a little bit, and she hires someone to be her companion for a night from a dating agency type thing for monsters, and lo and behold, the person who shows up at her door is her rival, but she can't turn him away because she is like on the brink of losing it. So they spend the night together. There is flying shenanigans, there are antennae that do amazing things, guys. Avita Vice has a knack for storytelling with very few pages. I often find myself unsatisfied with novellas, but Avita Vice, even her short story, it encapsulates the feeling and the fun and the smuttiness. She does it. Avita Vice is just one of my favorite authors, and I want to read the rest of, I think Skins is next after Feed. Yeah, but those are my recommendations for novellas, smutty novellas, spicy novellas to enjoy for the rest of the month. I know it's like almost the final. Oh, it's 3 more days until the end of the month, and happy Halloween to those that celebrated. I don't celebrate Halloween, but I enjoyed some of these amazing recommendations that I got off TikTok. And yeah, you can follow me on my Instagram. It is Precious Reads. And if you have any more fun but dark recommendations for me that have tons and tons of smut in it, leave it down below in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Bye.